Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever part of the day you're watching this video. I'm Kathy Rhodes with Unity Consulting, where we grow people and develop leaders. Today I'm going to talk about some technology. Zoom. It's the program that I'm recording this video in right now. And it is a very simple technology program that anybody can use to connect with their team members. Zoom is a free program to a point. For free, you get 45 minutes of any kind of connection. If it's only you and another person, it's unlimited. You can also purchase a subscription, and gosh, I don't even know how much it is, to be honest. It might be like $10 a month, and that's truly unlimited regardless of how many people you have in your online meeting. But I want to show you some quick little tricks and tips that really make it easy to use Zoom. First of all, you can put it on your cell phone, okay? There's an app, really easy app that you can connect anywhere with your cell phone. Or you can use it on the computer, like what I'm doing right now. If you take your cursor and you hover to the bottom, which I don't know if that's even going to show up here in the recording, but when you download Zoom and you hover toward the bottom, there's going to be some little features in the bottom left regarding your audio and your video. So I could turn off my video if I don't want anyone to see my undone person of the day, or I can turn on the video. Now here's a little trick. If you're connecting virtually with your other teammates or with clients or with whomever, always show your video. Get yourself ready in the morning, do your hair, wear something business casual, and show your video. The connection is so much greater when you can visually connect with your teammates. We read a lot of body language, and even though we're not physically there, we don't get the 3D effect, we can see a lot that's going on within our meetings when we see our team members. So definitely show your video and encourage everyone else who's attending to show their video. Now there's another piece down at the bottom, and that's your audio. That's your mute. But remember, when you're muted, nobody can hear what you're saying. There's a keyboard shortcut too, and it's Alt-A. Alt-A will mute you or unmute you. So learn those little shortcuts. That's huge. There's also a share the screen. So when you share your screen, everybody will see whatever it is that you're sharing. So now that the share is complete, you can see what I'm drawing here today, because that is the screen that I chose to share with you. Okay, so during this share function, sometimes I'll have multiple windows open, or maybe I want to toggle back to see more of the people I'm connecting with. The keyboard shortcut for you at this point is Alt-Tab. And when you select Alt-Tab, which you're not going to see the change in my screens because of this recording, but when you select Alt-Tab, it's like playing the piano. It matters what fingers and what keys that you're clicking at what time. So you're going to use your left hand and you're going to use your thumb. You're going to hold down the Alt key, and then you're going to use your index finger to tab one at a time while the thumb is still down. As you tab, it will start to toggle all of the open windows you have within your computer setup. Wherever you land and let go is what will show up on the screen. I'm going to stop the share, and there's always other menu items at the very top menu bar of your screen when you're sharing or when you are just trying to manipulate through Zoom. At the very bottom of the screen, there's also a chat function. And this is a window that when you click on it once, it will open the chat on the on the right-hand side of your screen. Now notice you can chat with everybody, or if you have multiple people, it will individually list them. So here, when you're chatting, and when you enter it, it will show up on the right-hand side of the screen if the users have the chat window open. If they don't, the chat button at the very bottom will start to blink. So it'll definitely draw their attention. So there's a lot happening within Zoom, but really it's a super easy tool, super easy for anybody to use and really kind of understand if anything kind of pops up. Usually the things that get people hung up the most is the first download, and there is a download that does need to happen the first time a user uses it. And then maybe it's just getting into the right meeting room. So if you're connecting to a Zoom, you'll get your free account, and at the very top left of any open Zoom window, it will give you your meeting ID. This is the ID to share with people, because if they just go to zoom.us, they can type in this ID and get right into your meeting. So it is quite simple if you just know some of the tricks, some of the tips. Now, I want to kind of give you a little advanced video training right now, video connecting. It matters what we wear and it matters what our background is. Have you been like totally sidetracked at the mess behind me? Well, it's not a mess for me. My back is to it, right? But it's what I need in my office. It's just not the best to show during videos. So consider what your background looks like. The plainer the background, the better, because then there's nothing for people to focus on except you. So get rid of all the other extra. Go into a room that maybe has a plain wall. If it's a white wall or a black wall, it will just show your coloring a little different. And of course, there's lighting, like natural lighting. Open the drapes, or there's artificial lighting. Be careful. Be careful with glares. Be careful with shadows. Oh, I feel like we are becoming videographers, right? Just little tips that'll just make it easier in your connections, working from home and working with a virtual team. Remember, we're growing. We're growing ourselves. We're growing each other. We're developing as stronger leaders. Be great today.